Hello everybody, in today's video I'm going to be showing you guys 5 hours at the Spiritual Warriors after the mining and smithing work update to see if these are more profitable or less profitable and how well you can do AFKing here. For the requirements, you should have Troll Stronghold done or get to the part where you beat Dad to get to the God Wars Dungeon 1, 70 agility to get the Saradomin's encampment, no boost can be used, 99 Slayer to own your own Slayer dungeon in Menaphos, have 1 to 3 hours of time to get the souls in the Saradomin encampment, and the 5 soul collectors, whatever they're called, and they cost 20 Slayer points each. For the equipment setup, I use 3 pieces of the Ghost Hunter outfit to do 10% more damage and get 10% more XP towards ghosts. I use the max cape, but you could use like the comp cape or defense cape or whatever you have best in the slot. The blood amulet for all the heals you need. With this, you won't need to bring any pieces of food. The quiver for prayer bonus. I use a chaotic staff, you could use the Nox, but mine's augmented with chroming 3, which causes chain to hit 5 targets instead of 3. The Cinderband gloves for the poison procs, lunar boots, and luck of the dwarves for the chance for the Hazelmere. For the inventory, I just take 3 holy overloads, 3 aggression flasks, and just the super defense, strength, attack, and the ghost essence just as placeholders. I use the Slayer Codex as a teleport, the spring cleaner to break down all the rune items, the pouch to hold air runes, the enhanced Excalibur just in case if I do need the heals, the ancient elven ritual shard for unlimited prayer, which is quite nice to take, and the note papers to know all the pots that I get, and the gem bag for the occasional gems that are dropped. So getting there, you do need climbing boots if you're going to run there manually for those who don't have the teleports. And if you don't know how to get there, here's the map and where the Saradomin encampment is. You do need 70 agility. But if you do know how to get there, just skip ahead. So while getting the souls, you may want to have like some kind of next gear with you so that none of them attack you, or just have like a Saradomin and a Zamrock piece with you. But you just want to single out the Spiritual Warriors and try having all your AoE abilities not in the front of your bar, so there's not like a ricochet effect where you might get like a Spiritual Mage or a Werewolf, you know, that'd be very bad because then you'd have to go get more the Soul Collector things. And do keep in mind, it does take a while. Like for me, it did take 2 hours to get, and my friend did take 3 hours, which that's just unlucky, but on average, it should be 1 to 2 hours. So how you get there, you could do this one of 2 ways. One is the way, if you already have 50 souls in your Slayer Codex, you just right click it and teleport. and then you got to your dungeon. Or if you don't have that, you could do the least expensive way. You just need to change your house to be in Menaphos. So when you take your house teleport, you're just gonna come right here. Here, like an example. I set myself inside the house, so before I, do a run, I just go repair everything and come out so nothing's ever like down. Then just right click travel, sunken pyramid. And honestly, I do think like the house way is still better because you have to repair your stuff every once in a while, so it's not so bad. Then just enter your dungeon. And then once you're in here, just go in, call your pet so it can pick stuff up for you, and you could just AFK now. And if you did bring, the ancient elven ritual shard, you can turn on your anguish to do more damage, or if you want even more like security, you could just protect melee like this. And with the melee, you should literally never die if you have the right stats. So once inside the dungeon, you just go in the middle, call your follower. I like to have protect melee on, so there's like absolutely no chance you can die. And with the ancient elven ritual shard, I'll always have enough prayer to sustain me. Make sure you're on the right spellbook so you're actually attacking. And this is all you do. And now what I did was, I still just use aggression flasks so they stay aggressive to me. But what you can do if you don't want to use aggression flasks is, once they lose aggression, which is about after 15 minutes, you just leave the barrier. Just exit the dungeon then. And then just go back in, and they should be aggressive to you again. So after the 5 hours done at Spiritual Warriors, I made a little bit over 22 million, and I'll come back to you when I sell everything to the GE. And after everything sold, we got a total of 22,144,325, so a little bit less than 100k from the other price check, which is not so bad. For the expenses that came out during the 5 hours, I used 576 note papers, 584 springs. For the aggression pots, you don't really need to use them, but I didn't want to leave the room to get the aggression come back, so I just used it to be full AFK to see what that would be like. So if you want, you could remove 869k away from the total expense if you want to like leave the room and come back every 15 minutes, which I choose not to. But for the total expense for me, it was 4,943,279. So for the total profit of the 5 hours at the Spiritual Warriors was 22,144,325, and once you remove that from the expense, the pure profit was 17,201,046 GP, which gave us 3,440,209 GP an hour. Which, if you're just watching TV and stuff, this is a great way to make money, because you're AFK for like 4 minutes and 30 seconds. Because you just want to come back before you log out of the game and, press the pots, or, like after your 15 minutes and your aggression runs out, you run out of the room and come back in. So, if you don't know what to do and you want to AFK and make some money, you should try this method out, it's quite good. XP wise, after the 5 hours, I got around 3 million XP for Magic, and 900k for Constitution, and averaged around 791k XP an hour. Hello everyone, Alan here. Thank you very much for watching the video. Leave a like if you liked the video, and subscribe for more videos. And with that, peace out, Girl Scouts.
desperate for